Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. To this world, ignorantly calls God in Jesus Christ, from the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongues. Brother Anathanyah with another quick hit, a quick prayer. Give double honors to the elders, apostles, across the four corners of the earth who rule well and teach well, predominantly the elders at the home of truth. And we know that home of truth lies, the home of great millstone. Big shout out to the elder, Minna Izakam, Brother Kazak, whom I teach under. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this word out here in truth and sincerity, making the call and election sure in these last days. And shalom to the few Akwaf that watch and believe in our testimony, and believe in the name Yahweh Yahushai in these last days. This is just a quick little prayer to rebuke Satan, man. Rebuke Satan and to rebuke evil spirits, all right? You know, brothers might come encounter with all type of spiritual attacks. You know, say you might be trying to fuck with you mentally. You know, you might be amongst brothers that's probably living with somebody that's, you know, not up to par in the truth, or not in the truth, or, you know, just might be living with a family member that don't live like you, man. You know, and hey, the Lord might have you in that position for a time, and you know, you might be exposed to all different spirits due to that one person, man. You know, but this is just a prayer that you can put up to rebuke evil spirits. This prayer can also be used if you're at camp, man. You know, you got a demon that come up to the brothers at camp, you know, and try to provoke brothers, man. You know, these prayers are powerful, man, when used in the Lashawan Kodash, man. You know, the holy tongue. All right. Okay, so let's get right into the prayer, and then I got two scriptures, you know, because we have to constantly fight against Satan on this side, man, because Satan is looking to destroy us, man. He's looking to, you know, get us under his wing and off from under Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's wing, man. You know, trying to get us out the spirit, okay? So it's Nadad, which is flee. Nadad, which means flee. And Mayanya, which means from me. Or you can say, like if you're using this for the camp, you can say Mayanya Nawa, which means from us. The Nawa makes it us. The Ya makes it from me in Mayanya. So Mayan is from, but when you put Ya on, Y-A on the end, Ya, it means from me. And it's the same with Mayanya Nawa. Mayanya Nawa means you're talking about a specific group of people, us, referring to, you know, of course, the brethren, or whoever may be around you that may need the prayer, okay? And it says, Nadad, Mayanya, Shatan, Rawat, okay? So it would be flee from me. Like I said, if you want to say it for yourself, you would say Nadad, Mayanya, Shatan, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Salaki. All right. I added evil spirits because at first it was just going to be flee from me, Satan. So I was going to say Nadad, Mayanya, Satan, Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is quick. Something that you can repeat in your head back and forth when you're in the midst of a spiritual attack. Okay? So you say Nadad, Mayanya, Satan, Ba'ashem Yahushai, which means flee from me, Satan, in the name of Yahushai. Okay? Or, like I said, if you're at camp and it's us and you have to, you know, pray to rebuke Satan from the body, from the camp, you would say Nadad, Mayanya Nawa, Satan, Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's flee from us, Satan, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Okay? And then I added evil spirits? What if it's multiple demons? you know, Satan could send multiple demons at you at camp. You know, it could be a group of them, man. You never know. It could be 2 or 3. So I had added evil spirits. Flee from us or flee from me, evil spirits. You know, so you would say Nadad, Mayanya, Shaitan, Wa Rachawath. Let me see. I'm gonna put the Wa, because Wa means and. So, and spirits, and evil spirits. So, Nadad, Mayanya, Shaitan, Wa Rachawath, Rawath, by Hashem Yahushua. That means, flee from me, Satan, and evil spirits, in the name of Yahushua. Okay? So it would be Nadad, Mayanya, Shaitan, Wa Rachawath, Rawath, by Hashem Yahushua. All right? Flee from me, Satan, and evil spirits. Or Nadad, Mayanya Nawa, that's from us, Shaitan, Wa Rachawath, Rawath. So Nadad, Mayanya Nawa, Shaitan, Wa Rachawath, Rawath. Flee from us, Satan, and evil spirits, in the name of Yahushua. And you would say, Baba Kashat, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Nadad, Mayanya, Shaitan, Wa Rachawath, Rawath. That's from me. Flee from me, Satan, and evil spirits. And then you would always end it with Ba'ashem Yahushua, in the name of the Son. You know, because he is the mediator. We have to pray to Yahushua so that he can take it to the Father. You know? All right? So the other one would be Nadad, Mayanya Nawa, Shaitan, Wa Rachawath, Rawath, Ba'ashem Yahushua. And these are good prayers that we can utilize, man, for this time that's coming, man. Well, time is here, really. You know, I don't know if brothers are experiencing spiritual attacks, man, with demons, man. You know, I myself, I am dealing with that, you know. So I know there's probably plenty of other brothers out here that are probably dealing with the same thing, you know. Like I said, I got 2 little scriptures I'm going to get. Let's go to James. Chapter 4. Verse 7. It says, submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Okay? Resist the devil. We have to resist the devil, man. Meaning that we sit. Salaki. Damn daughter dog out here tweaking, man. But we have to resist the devil, man. Okay? And to resist the devil, that means we don't give into the things that profit the devil, man. All right? Even spiritual attacks. A spiritual attack could be something that's hindering you, that you give into. It may be watching too much Netflix. Maybe filling your belly, eating, throwing off your diet, having excess activities and dainties or meats, Could be eating something too much. Could be taking too much of something that takes time away from Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua, and you subconsciously probably don't even realize it, But this is how Satan attacks you, man. Because see, the flesh is going to do what feels comfortable, all right? And even if it's thoughts, it could be thoughts that are coming in your head that Satan puts in your head, man. These demons come in your head and have you doubting your faith, man. You got to resist those things, man. Okay? And hey, the more you call on the Lord and the more you rebuke the more you rebuke the devil and Satan, Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua will hear you, man. But you got to believe he'll hear you, man. Okay? Hey, man, let me see something right quick. Let's see what that word resist. To resist, see?
Strong's G 436, anthistemi. Anthistemi.
Anthistemi. Anthistemi. To set oneself against, to withstand, to resist, oppose, to set against. Okay? So when we set ourselves against Satan, we're resisting him. So you must rebuke him when the times are needed. Okay? But you have to be in the spirit to realize the times to rebuke him, man. All right? Because some brothers don't. Some brothers, sometimes you could get caught up in doing things and not realize that Satan is feeding you through something that's fleshly, man. And you looking at it you might be looking at it minuscule, man. But it'll grow and then it'll become more intense. That's how these demons do, man. The more you ignore them, the more they come, and the harder the stronger they get, right? Stronger they get, man. Let me go to 1 Peter chapter 5. This is my last scripture. 5 verse. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna read 5 and 8 and 9. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And this is twofold, you know what I'm saying? Because Esau, Edom, being the physical counterpart of Satan, he does the same thing out here in the streets, But the spiritual counterpart of Satan, he's gonna be going about trying to find like-minded men like us that's prophets and try to get us out of the truth, And it says, whom resist steadfast in the faith. Okay, so we still, look, that word again, resist, meaning that we have to set ourselves against Satan, man, and the devil. All right? Knowing that the same afflictions are accomplishing your brethren that are in the world. All right? So we all go through, some of the similarity afflictions and some of the similar attacks, spiritual attacks, man. And we have to resist them, man, and stand strong in our faith and fight against the devil, man. We have to fight against Satan, man. Sometimes you gotta cut Satan out, man, when he's amongst you. You feel like he's amongst you, man. Sometimes you gotta get up and, hey, man, leave me the fuck alone, Satan. Nadad Satan by Hashem Yahushua. It means flee now, Satan, in the name of Yahushua. You have to be aware of these things. Okay? You have to be aware of these things, man. But that was just a quick little Hebrew prayer. Hopefully that was edifying and useful for brothers that need it. Until next time, shalom.